This is a video or a chain of videos on my boob job experience. This is purely for educational purposes. I know that I watched a lot of boob job videos and I'm still watching them to this day just to give me an idea of what to expect and just answer any questions that I had. So I'm trying to do the same for you guys. I want to give you as many facts as I can, and according to my experiences, everybody is different, as we all know. So take it with a grain of salt. This is, again, just my experience, and I'd love to answer any questions that you guys have. So please feel free to ask me. If you are coming onto this video and you realize that you are against plastic surgery, boob jobs, or in general just have a negative feeling towards this video, I'm going to direct you to the X above this video in your windows above, and please click on that X and exit out of this video, because I don't think that you will actually enjoy it and learn from it and respect it. And I don't need negativity in my life. I don't think anybody really does. So please exit out of this video. I just don't think it's necessary to leave rude comments that are not productive. So this is, again, for educational purposes and for all the women out there that are considering a breast augmentation, or maybe transgender as well. So I know my doctor does a lot of transgender people. So I don't care who you are, man, woman, transgender. This is all for you guys and for educational purposes. The reason I am doing this boob job is because I want a boob job, and it's only for myself. So I'm not going around asking people, should I get a boob job, should I not? No. This is for myself. I've thought about this for a while. I've got a good support team. All my close friends and family all support me with this. So, I've raised the money on my own, and I finally put it in, and I've got my date set for 8 days from today. So this is my pre-op video right now. So this is me. Now that all the people that aren't supposed to be here have exited out, we can now go ahead and move along to learn about myself and my experience with the breast augmentation, okay? Alright, so my dimensions. I am 27 years old. I have no children, and I'm 115 pounds, and I'm 5'5", so I'm quite small, and my bra size is a 32B or a 32C. I'm going to go ahead and, just for the sake of this video and make it simple, I'm going to say I'm just a 32B, because I know I'm a full B. Sometimes I flex into a 32C, it just depends on the bra. As we all know, it's the hardest thing to get an actual size down. At least for me anyway, everywhere you go. Victoria's Secrets is different than Macy's, is different than Nordstrom, is different than, everywhere else. So, depends on where you go. But for me, let's just say I'm a 32B and a full B, okay? The implants I'm going to get. So, I'm getting a smooth, round silicone. I thought about the teardrop because I really want to go natural. I'm not trying to go fake or anything like that. So when I asked my doctor about the teardrop gummy bear implants, he said they actually wouldn't be right for me. So my nipples are actually right here. So they already sit high. So, and that's a good thing according to him. And he said that women that typically get the teardrop usually have their nipples sitting low. So it helps them to push their nipples up to sit where mine are already naturally. So I've been blessed with great nipple placement, I guess. But he said for that reason, I wouldn't do a teardrop, because if I did a teardrop, my nipples would be pointing straight upwards. So the round silicone is what I'm going with. And yes, silicone over saline, for me, that was a personal preference. And my doctor just basically, with the scientific research nowadays, it's just come so far. I mean, since the 80s and all that fiasco, they're a lot safer. You can cut them right in half and actually turn them each halves upside down, squeeze them, and nothing will still come out. So even if they ruptured inside me, I can still pull them out and they're not going to poison me. So I'm not too worried about that. So yes, I'm going silicone because, again, it's more of a natural feel compared to saline. And I'm doing smooth rather than textured. I just left that up to my doctor because I didn't really care. I'm going submuscular, so I'm going under my muscle, again, creating that more natural look. And I'm going in the inframammary fold, or whatever, the natural fold underneath your breast. So I'm not going in the nipple and I'm not going in the armpit, just right under. So the size and profile. So this will be a soon to find out, actually. So I'm between two sizes with my doctor. It's either going to be a 371 moderate plus profile or a 400 high profile. So not very much difference with the volume. The 371, it's just going to be more diameter, whereas the high profile comes out and sticks out further. So I'm just going to leave it up to my doctor. He and I have talked. I've showed him pictures of what I'm going for, the look I want. I want a little bit of tasteful side boob. Again, just very natural look. I know with high profile that can, a lot of people say that it can look faker. So I expressed that opinion to him. And he said, not to worry. He's going to put each one inside of me when we do the surgery and see which one looks more natural as well as matches the pictures that I showed him for what I want is my end result. Okay, so so I'm just going to trust him. He's going to make that decision in surgery and I will find out which one he did after surgery. So again, that is a 371 moderate plus profile, or it's going to be a 400 high profile. So I just wanted to show you guys, here are my boobs. They are 32B, as I said, so that's me. I'm hoping to go to a 32D, if not even double D, that'd be great too. I wouldn't be opposed to that. And I told him, I still want to look proportionate, but go as big as I can while still looking natural and proportionate. Just basically, I want to have the look of, gee, she was really well endowed. The did she or didn't she look? So, I guess at first I was trying to be very modest with the sizing, and then after watching so many YouTube videos, so many girls realized, why didn't I go bigger when I had the option to? Because they do shrink. When they're under the muscle, they will take away some of that volume. So it won't come out as big as they look with the sizers in your bra, So, anywho, that's why I decided to go the bigger side of natural. So let's talk about all the drugs that I'm going to be on for this breast augmentation. So 2 weeks prior and 2 weeks after my breast augmentation, I can only take Tylenol for any kind of pain. So no ibuprofen, no Advil, no Aleve, no aspirin, none of that. I can't have any of that for 2 weeks prior and 2 weeks post-op. So as well, I cannot have fish oil 2 weeks prior or vitamin E or C. So that's another thing that you have to think of. I guess that those vitamins can actually help create more bruising. I don't know how to say that exactly better than that, but for the lack of better language, basically it helps the bruising to show up more. So they say don't take it 2 weeks prior and don't take it 2 weeks after, so your bruising can heal up faster. So 3 days before surgery, I'm supposed to wash with antibacterial soap like Dial, and then begin taking a stool softener with all the pain medication that you're on. I guess that causes a lot of constipation, and who wants to be constipated? So I'm just going to do it because he's telling me to do it. I've never had an issue in that area, but I sure as heck don't want to do it when I'm going through a recovery of surgery. So, yeah. So then 2 days before, I'm supposed to take these arnica pellets. Arnica is, again, supposed to help with the bruising and getting that to go away faster. So they actually gave me the arnica pellets when I went in for my pre-op last week. And you're supposed to take 5 pellets 3 times a day and let them dissolve in your mouth. And the morning of the surgery. So for me, my surgery is not until 1 p.m. So I'm allowed to eat a small breakfast in the morning. So, and do some of the medication in the morning rather than the night before. So for me, this is specific to me. I don't know if you guys will have morning surgeries. I kind of wish mine now was a morning surgery so then I'd have the rest of the day, but that's okay. I mean, I'm just going to be bedridden anyway. Anywho, so morning of, I'm supposed to put the transderm scalp patch behind my ear. This, again, reduces nausea. I can have a little bowl of cereal is what I'm permitted to have. And I'm supposed to take 2 Pepcid AC tablets, the 10 milligrams as well that morning. And those, again, are just helping with heartburn and nausea and all that. And then I'm also supposed to take 5 pellets of the arnica in that morning. So now, after surgery and I'm out, I'm going to have an antibiotic. And that's called Cipro. That's the shorter version of saying the ginormous long word that I can't pronounce. But it's a 500 milligram. And I'm supposed to take it 1 every 12 hours. And it has a week's long, what am I trying to say? It has 7 days worth of pills that I'm supposed to take. So I'll be on an antibiotic for a full week. For pain, they've given me oxycodone, 5 milligram tablets. I'm supposed to take 1 to 2 tablets every 3 to 4 hours as needed. And then they gave me gabapentin, 100 milligrams, and I'm supposed to take 1 to 3 tablets every 4 hours as needed. And then they also told me I can take Tylenol up to 4,000 milligrams in a 24-hour period. So that's just the prescription strength of Tylenol, basically, again, for pain. For nausea, I've got the transderm scalp patch, which, again, I put in the morning of, before my surgery, and then I keep it on for 3 days straight. So I don't take it off for 3 whole days, and that's, again, for nausea. And then they gave me Phenergan tablets, a 25 milligram, and I'm supposed to take 1 of those every 4 to 6 hours. And then they also gave me a word that I'm just gonna butcher this pretty much, but an ondansetron, ODT, 8 milligram, 1 tablet every 6 hours. So I've got 3 different medications for nausea alone. And then bruising, again, that's just the arnica pellets that they gave me. I'm supposed to have 5 of those pellets 3 times a day until they're gone. So I start those 2 days prior to surgery, and then I just keep taking them until they're all gone. So on the day of surgery, what am I going to bring and what am I going to wear? I'm going to wear just an old pair of sweatpants, just ones that I don't really care about, but that are also very comfortable. The reason I want to bring something that I don't care about is just because of the betadine solution or iodine solution. That stuff can be brown and it can stain clothing really easy. So I'm just going to bring a pair of dark sweats that are really old that I don't care about at all. And then the same thing with my black zip-up hoodie. Just very cozy, comfortable, but again, if it got stained, I'm not going to be super upset about it. So it's all about comfort this day. And again, it has to be a zip up or a button up in the front because obviously you don't want you to put your hands above your head because that can actually be really hard for recovery, especially on the day of surgery. So yeah, always bring a zip up or a button up. This is personal preference, probably a weird one, but I'm going to bring fuzzy socks to wear because to me that's like my security blanket. I love fuzzy socks. I wear them all the time. It's my guilty pleasure. So for me, again, this is all about comfort, I think, and I'm going to wear my fuzzy socks in along with some warm fuzzy winter boots. They're kind of similar to Uggs, but just super cozy. That's the kind of thing I'm going for here. And I'll bring my chapstick and a water bottle for afterwards. And then also I'm going to bring a bin just in case I am so nauseous to the point that I actually do throw up. I'd rather be prepared than not, and I'd rather put it in the bin than in the car. So I'm going to bring a bin to have. I'd like to bring some ice packs as well, so that I can start icing them on the ride home, because we'll probably be stuck in rush hour traffic by the time I'm done, since it's such a late appointment. But I need to ask my doctor if they have a freezer and fridge and microwave there for all the needs I've got, but I'm sure they do. For food, they said to bring food so that I can eat afterwards, because I'm probably going to be starving. I don't even know how I'm going to make it from breakfast to 1 p.m. without food, to be honest. So I've decided that I'm going to make bacon mac and cheese, just because that is not only just delicious and filling, but it's also easy on your tummy and it's easy to eat and get down. So that's kind of what I'm going for there. So bacon mac and cheese, and I also thought of like a yogurt or a smoothie, because again, easy to eat, easy to get down, and it's nutritious. I'm going to be bringing hairbands and hairpins, or I actually might just even braid my hair so that it's completely out of the way and I don't have to like deal with it or think about it at all, because trying to do this or anything back here, raising your arms like this, not good, and it won't be happening. So gotta think ahead. And then the final things I'm gonna bring with me to my surgery are a blanket and pillow, and that's for the ride home, just to be comfortable, because again, I'll probably be in rush hour traffic, and that'll take like an hour at least to get back to where I live. So the doctor suggested that I bring a blanket and pillow so I can just pass out on the car ride home, which is fine with me. So, alright, so what I will have ready at home after the surgery. So, I will already have grocery shopped specific items that I think are really good for after breast augmentation to have already at home and in your fridge or pantry are Jello and pudding, oatmeal, yogurt, smoothies, bananas, mashed potatoes, apple juice, mac and cheese, eggs. I mean, the list is probably longer than that, but those were some things I thought of that I like and that I know are easy to eat, easy to get down, and nutritious. It all kind of goes back to that, I think. So I'll probably have other snacks as well, but I just want to mention those things. Those have come up in other videos that I thought were really good ideas, so I wanted to pass that along to you guys. I'll also have by my bedside all my painkillers, antibiotic, nausea medication, bruising medication. All that's going to be right there by the bedside, along with a full water jug. Somebody actually told me bendy straws, the straws that bend at the top, those are also really good to have, because all the drinks, you know, it's hard to go like this, because again, you're raising your arm, and that's something you don't want to do. So just bringing your arm up like this, that's a lot easier on that pulling and the tightness there in your skin, so it releases that tension. So I've got bendy straws all ready to go. I've already got loads of pillows for this, so I'll have my pillows propped up in a comfy, supportive position that'll kind of put me at a 45-degree angle, so that I'm not fully back, but I'm not fully 90 degrees up, so I can still like kind of fall asleep. I'll have my laptop fully charged, remotes nearby to watch some telly. I'll have baby wipes, because you're not going to be able to shower for 2 days, which isn't a terrible thing, but it's just not good to feel dirty or icky or grimy at all. So I just wanted to have something there to just like scrub myself if I felt like it. I'm going to have a garbage to throw up in, just in case. Again, it's all precautionary. I just would rather throw up in a bin rather than on the floor in the bed or something like that. I know I'll be all out of sorts, especially on such strong pain medication. I just don't want to have that kind of accident if I can't make it to the bathroom to throw up. I'd rather, again, just have it in the bin. Might as well just have that precautionary method there. I'll also already have had all my laundry done, so that's just something I don't even have to worry about for at least another week after my breast augmentation. So all of that stuff's going to be done, dried, and put away. So yeah, just less stress. So the morning of, I'm allowed to have a light breakfast. Like I said, just some cereal with my medication, since my operation's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not allowed to wear any makeup, no jewelry. I took off my shellac already, so that's all prepared. So I've got nothing on my fingernails. And I'll shower and shave the morning of, and because I'm not going to be able to do that for 2 days, like I said. Not a big deal, but it's just nice to have that done that morning so then you can last for those 2 days. So surgery begins an hour after I get checked in, and then it's only 45 minutes for the surgery itself. So I'll get there, go through an hour's worth of checking in, put the hair cap on and get me in a dressing gown, and all of my vitals are good to go, and kind of prick me with that needle for anesthesia, and then before you know it, I'll be out for 45 minutes for the surgery, and then I'll come back after those 45 minutes of surgery and pretty much hang out for an hour, make sure I'm still good, my vitals are all good, and then they'll send me on my way. Let's see, what else? So the rest of the day, my boyfriend will be taking care of me. So you need to make sure you already have a person set up that's got the full day off just to spend with you. They're not going to be going anywhere. Again, they've already, all that grocery shopping should be done. They shouldn't have to leave your side at all, because you're very dependent on them. They're going to have to help you get up to go to the bathroom and pull down your underwear for you and all of that stuff. So it's very intimate. You want to be sure to find someone that you're very close with, that you trust 100%. So be sure you think of somebody like that for yourself when you go through this. So then after that, I can go ahead, and once I'm here at the house after my surgery, I'm just going to probably sleep, more than likely, with the amount of medication that I'm on and the anesthesia just still kind of wearing off. Other than that, I'll have books. I've got audiobooks. I've got movies and TV shows. So I'll have all that ready to go for when I get here. So a little bit about my doctor. So he is Dr. Aaron Gorin over at Gorin Plastic Surgery in Tualatin, Oregon. A huge thing, whoever you choose for your plastic surgeon or for your boob job in general, they must be board certified by American Board of Plastic Surgery. Okay, that is very important. That's not just me saying that. That's not my doctor. He never told me to say any of this at all. I actually read up on that, and I'll try and find the article again, but it wasn't just like a .com article. It was like a legitimate, if you're going to get plastic surgery, you need to make sure you're doing it right. Don't skimp on this. This is your body, okay? They also need to be an active member of American Society of Aesthetic Plastic Surgeons, okay, which my doctor is as well. So he's checked off those as well. He's also an active member in American Society of Plastic Surgeons, fellow of the American College of Surgeons. He has an amazing 4.9 star rating on Facebook, Yelp, Google reviews, any reviews at all. Everything is good. It's almost on that cusp of 5 stars. So I'm okay with that 0.1 star not being there. He's by far amazing, the most amazing plastic surgeon I think I've met. Very easy to talk to, great bedside manner. I did go out and research and talk to and consult with many other plastic surgeons, but I did like him the best. And that, again, was just personal choice. You should be going with somebody that you feel really comfortable with and that you actually like. So he has many before and after pics on his website to show of his work. That's another thing you want to look for. If your doctor's not proud about his work and putting it up publicly or showing it to you, probably not a good sign. So he is very proud of his work to the point that he actually guarantees his work. So not all plastic surgeons do this. He actually is one of the only ones I've found that does this. But if you're upset with anything, provided it's not size, but if something happens, if maybe a boob slips or something like that, he fixes all of that for free. You don't need to pay for any more doctor's bills, the anesthesia, nothing. Nothing at all. It's all free. Like, he guarantees his work. He's a perfectionist. So I think that shows that he believes and is confident in his work, and I think that's really respectable. So anyway, so that was important to me. He also has many YouTube interviews with news stations that I've watched, so I can put a link in the information below so that you guys can go to look at my doctor and his website if you'd like. But I absolutely loved him. I've had a really great experience with him, and I'm very excited for next week and getting my boob job. I don't think anybody else could do this better. So, yeah, so I will keep you guys updated, and if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. And yeah, I look forward to the next video when we actually have them. Okay, bye guys.